Grand Design, Imagine Family, Grand Design Family, period. You know, we're just one big family.
Yeah.
Waving.
Yeah. You didn't have time to blink your lights at them?
No, not this time.
Aw.
My blinker's in my pocket.
Oh. So we're using this new app called GasBuddy. So we need to find some gas.
Our rear right tire doesn't look good on that trailer, so we'll have to figure it out.
This looks great. There is a little something special about this park that we're going to show you in a little while. But I think for now, we're good. We're heading out of Eureka, and we're just making an observation that we think it would be worth sharing with you folks.
I think if you're heading up to Northern California and Eureka is going to be one of your stops, I would definitely move, unless you're staying at the Elks, which was beautiful and incredible stay. But I would definitely stay outside of Eureka. And if you do decide to come into Eureka, be very careful. Unfortunately, mental illness and homelessness is a huge factor here. And it's sad, so sad. Yesterday we went to go get In-N-Out, and there was just this homeless guy, and he definitely mental issues. He was carrying a big stick, and it just looked like he was looking to whomp on somebody. It's best not to get involved. It's best in a situation like that, because you know what the situation is. A police response for something like that may not be appropriate unless he actually lashes out and does something. But nevertheless, I was certainly prepared to take whatever action I needed to take, but I was worried because he was passing my truck and he was looking into my truck, but he's still carrying this big stick, and I just didn't know what was going to happen. Thankfully, nothing did happen. He just kept circling that parking lot at the In-N-Out, and I don't know what he was doing.
And he wasn't alone. There was several others in there,
were
right?
Several others. And what is surprising to me is that people are accepting this as the norm, and Eureka has a homeless problem. There's no doubt, and it's sad. Very, very sad. I came to Eureka many, many years ago, like we were saying, 20 years ago, and we drove through this beautiful town, and it was definitely not like this. It's obvious that there is a mental issue here, and if it's not mental, it's drugs, alcoholism. There's a lot of addictive personalities, and it's just super sad. So be careful. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city, but definitely I would stay outside of it. And we were going to walk the riverfront, and I'm glad we didn't, because it seemed as though the riverfront walk is where they seem to be going and hanging out closer to the beach. So the redwoods are absolutely beautiful, about 20-30 miles outside the city, and we did an incredible ride, as we told you before. So
So we're using this new app called GasBuddy. So we need to find some gas. We can just go to the map. And this is what, maybe the second time we've used it. So we're still learning it too, but it proved to be successful the last time we used it. So it tells you where you're at, and then gives you could put in what kind of gas you're looking for. So in our case, diesel. And then what we see here are the diesel prices. You know, like if you look on Google, you're gonna see the regular price, that regular unleaded price. And then usually you have to click on it in order to get, you know, to see what diesel is or whatever. But we need to find some gas within the next couple 100 miles.
TSD.
160 actually.
TSD was not working in California.
Yeah, that's true. The TSD card didn't really work out for us in California, the open roads card. Was it more expensive? Is that why it didn't work?
Yeah, it was more expensive.
Yeah.
And there's hardly any on the coast. So
yeah, so too expensive, not a whole lot on the coast, and we're taking the one up. All right, so we are wondering if we could get over the border. Watch this. Did you guys see that 689? Okay, in Klamath. If we could get to Oregon, look at that. It drops $6, $5.59. So let's look at that. Well, $5.59 would be great, but I highly doubt if we say directions. It says 104 miles, 2 hours and 2 minutes, but there is one closer, so I think we can get to Oregon, babe. Our hatch opened on the driver's side. Yesterday it was on the passenger side. I locked them, I pulled on them, made sure they were tight, especially because that one opened yesterday. So this is really strange. Let us know if you guys are having this problem or have had this problem.
So you can tell if you look in my mirror, I don't know if you can, but you could see my bay door. Let me show you on the big mirror. You see how the bay door is open? And we locked it, and we don't know exactly why it's doing what it's doing right now. So we're gonna check it out.
This is a nice rest area off the 101. It's at a dump station. Anyway, is that crazy? What the heck?
That should not have. Somehow, some way, it's flexing a little bit. You don't know why it's doing that. All these screws
Coming loose. Wait, get your, well, it probably doesn't matter, but this towel. I don't think that even was in the way, but that's what I did. Well,
See if it happens again.
Yeah, my words exactly. While we're stopped at this rest area, dogs got ready to, thinking we were getting out of the car, so here we are. And there's a pet area, so there's our pet. Doesn't this remind you of when we were in Mount Rainier?
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Oh, this is a rest stop.
Another enchanted forest with a dump station.
All right, best rest stop I've ever seen. Wow. Thought I was recording and it wasn't, but anyway, I was saying I was feeling very talkative today, so thank you for listening. I wanted to document that our travels with dogs, and as we said before, it's not easy sometimes because they get car sick or anxious, things like that. So I have tried these things called Thunder Wonders. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. We usually give them to them for fireworks. Where we live, like on weekends in the summer, they usually have fireworks and they can hear them. And thunder, lightning, things like that, they are a wreck. So these things really help just calm them down and help them. I really worry about Kobe. He's almost 13, and I really worry about him having a heart attack or something. Molly will just go hide in a closet, and she'll be self-soothing, but anyhow, so I've given them each a half of the Thunder Wonder for traveling today. Kobe usually ends up on my lap, gets car sick, he gets anxious, and he does better up here in the front seat with air blowing on him and me consoling him, comforting him. But anyway, they're in the back. They're snoozing. We are only a half hour, if that, into our trip. And it's a long one today. We've got like over 5.5 hours of traveling today. So I'm hoping that they do well. I'm going to let you guys know, because I know what it's like to travel with dogs. And you know, a lot of times we have to stop and we have to let them out. And it's just, it prolongs your trip, and it can be frustrating and cause, you know, just angst all the way around. All right, but we'll let you know. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure, but looks pretty good.
We just had an Imagine passes by. They're waving, and so
I love it.
the Grand Design Imagine family, Grand Design family. Period. You know, we're just one big family.
Yeah.
Just waving.
Yeah. You didn't have time to blink your lights at them?
No, not this time.
Aw.
My blinker's in my pocket.
Oh. We're 5 minutes out from the Florence, Oregon RV park. And it's supposed to be a newer RV park, right? It's not at the lodge?
It's not a new RV park.
Oh.
It's just one that the Elks acquired.
Oh, okay. So it's not at the lodge, but it's at a different location, but it's supposed to be really nice. We've heard a lot of great things about it, and that's why we decided to make this trek. It was a little longer than we thought. We got different maps say different things. So what we thought was going to be a 5 to 5.5 ended up being, well, a 7-hour trip, but an hour of that was probably getting gas, resting because of the dogs, and eating lunch. So I would say it was closer to 6 hours, right? And not easy driving for poor Stan over there.
That coast driving is a little rough because you're going up hills, turns, down, up, all the way around. And it's just like
Tight.
And then just people just need to learn how to drive, you know. And then if you could just go, don't talk to me right now.
It's been that kind of a trip. She's done great. She always does, but she's been a little more chill because of the Thunder Wonders. This guy, he's just, I don't know.
That guy, he's ornery. Ornery old man. You know, when you tell him to lay down, he lays down. But then he decides that he's going to want to get up, and even with his bad back, he's going to stand up and be Mr., you know, I'm not listening to you, and then goes flying into the windshield almost.
It's been eventful. We are so happy we're here. Oh. Well, good morning. This has been a fantastic stay at this Elks Lodge RV park up in Florence, Oregon. It's like we said, not at the lodge, but it was incredible. It's like a very private spot. So you've got a lot of trees. it has just been phenomenal. And we just did the one night because we're kind of bolting through Oregon, heading to Washington, having family time in the beginning of this trip. We spent over a week down in Orange County, and then we spent about 6 days in Avila Beach, so Central Coast, not really knowing what we were going to do. So once we decided we wanted to head up to Washington, then we decided, you know, let's go up as quick as possible to get up there so we have as much time there as possible, because we want to maybe make this like a 5-week trip. So we're probably about halfway through, so we can't wait to see what adventures lie ahead. We're gonna go catch up with Stan. He's dumping right now because this had electric and water. Today we want to stop at Cannon Beach, and then our stay tonight will be at a KOA at Willapa Bay, I believe, and then we can get our laundry done and have some Wi-Fi and upload videos and do what we need to do. So once we are off grid in the Olympic National Park, we don't have to worry about all that fun stuff. So all right, come with us. So we used our GasBuddy and we found a Chevron with the cheapest gas price, and it's $5.19 a gallon. So for diesel, so that's not too bad. And in Oregon they fill it up for you, so it's pretty cool. The attendant comes out, fills you up.
This is a way station.
Pull up. See, maybe you gotta
So this is going to be my front tires.
All right, what is that?
4,750. Okay.
Okay.
Can you write that down somehow?
I can do it here.
The back axle is 5,350.
5,350.
Okay. Now I'm going to pull the trailer up.
Back. So this is the trailer, 6,400.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to add all that up.
15,500 pounds.
Yeah, all together. Out from our stop for the night in Willapa Bay, Washington. We made it to Washington. Hallelujah.
Woo!
I think I remember now. Long drive days back to back to back are just long. This time tomorrow we should be in Olympic National Park. I'm so excited about that, and be settled for 4 nights in one spot. That's what's going to be really nice.
Yeah, we're going to have to get supplies, and we're going to have to get a lot of stuff. I might even have to get a tire. I don't know. My rear right tire doesn't look good on that trailer, so we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. You can't figure out why it's wearing that way, huh?
No.
Weird.
Everything says, the wear pattern that it has says that it's low pressure, but it's the same pressure as all my other tires, and so I just don't know. The 101 is a tough ride with a trailer. I definitely don't recommend it, especially if we're 30 feet and it's kicking my butt.
We're just hauling through too, so if you can stop, maybe do a few hour drives, stop for the night. I don't know, stop, see what's around. It just made it hard because we couldn't really, pull over or see anything, that kind of stuff. Tried to get close to Cannon Beach, and it was packed. Of course, it's a Saturday and it's just so busy. But anyhow, I was happy to find the RV parking where we stopped was great. There were only 3 RV spots, a little closer to the rock, you know, the beach, Cannon Beach, but that was in the town that was so busy, so congested, especially today, and those spots were full. So I'm glad we made the decision to go ahead and stop. So we're just a couple minutes out, and we're gonna go to the KOA, Willapa Bay, and I'm just excited.
So this big old thing is Willapa Bay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or it's Willapa Bay on the other side. I don't know. I think this is the bay.
It looks like a bay, but it looks like open ocean too.
Look at this, so cool. We're gonna be out at the end of a peninsula.
Turn left to stay on Bay Center Road, then your destination will be on the left.
It's a journey on a holiday. Bay Center KOA. This is site 39, drive-through. So nice. And there's Steve, good old Steve. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Well, this looks great. There is a little something special about this park that we're going to show you in a little while. But I think for now, we're good. We're going to get the puppies out and hook them up.
Yeah, I gotta get the keys real quick.
Make sure we're level and do all the fun stuff. And we're not unhooking tonight because we're just going to be up and out of here. And, it looks pretty good though.
Look at the tire.
We'll show them the tire.
If you look at the tread wear on that, and then you look at the tread wear on that, it looks minor, but there's quite a bit of difference. So I don't know.
These are the original ones that we got with the trailer, right? Yeah. All right. Well, gotta do what we gotta do. We've had it for 2 years. Gosh, when did we buy? November is when we got it. So 2 years on the tires. Maybe it's time. This is a real nice on-leash pet area. Grass, and then they have off-leash pet area. And this isn't the surprise.
Thank you.
All right. Well, this is unexpected.
Well, they deliver pizza to your campsite.
Should we check it out? I think what he said, can you see it? I think what he said, if I got it right, it's like a frozen pizza, but they doctor it up and they add more stuff to it, and we got a supreme pizza. I think you guys can see it. Ah, look at that. Woo-hoo. You know, desperate times call for desperate measures, and this is awesome because we are tired. Is this good?
Yeah.
All right, well, cheers to almost being there. Almost.
Another month of traveling?
Cheers to blazing through Oregon. Sorry, Oregon friends.
Yeah, we had to.
I know.
You just can't see everything.
I know, it's true. You can't. This means we have to come back. All right. Cheers.